Hi, my name is Jason, and this is my vlog called Living with CMT. I hope you enjoy.
Well, this is what the weather's like today, Saturday, and there's certainly a change compared to what it has been like this week. The wind is really, really bad today, as you can see. We were supposed to be going downtown, but there's no chance we're going out in this. I don't think I'd last longer than a few seconds in this kind of weather, and to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not even going to risk it. I don't care whether I've got a stick or balance or wheels. It doesn't matter. I'm not going out in this. Hopefully, it might die down a bit later. The air show's been cancelled, so yeah, this is your weather for today.
Hi, folks. It's Monday. It's 5 to 12. Excuse the wincing, but my back's giving me a lot of grief today. I'll just let you know first of all that the petition, we've got 264 signatures now, so that's going good. The last couple of days, I've not been too brilliant. Yesterday, believe it or not, we went through the forms from the DWP and had to correct everything we didn't agree with. Now, normally this would only take about half an hour because there wouldn't be much. It took us 5 hours. It took us 5 hours to go through the forms. That's how much they've actually got wrong to do with my condition. It was very tiring. It was very upsetting, really, to realise exactly how much needs doing for me and how much I have to have done. It's only when you start filling in forms like that you realise exactly, how kind of useless you are, if you like. I don't know, maybe not, but how useless you feel, should I say? Other than that, like I said, it's been a case of just spending the last couple of days just chilling out, not doing a lot. I've sent all my forms off now to MD UK. I've just got to wait to hear off them and see what they say has got to be done now. I've got until something like 22nd or 26th or something, so I've got a bit of time. I noticed something, well, I noticed it quite a lot actually on Facebook, and I don't kind of understand it because I've been on the other side of this, and it's about people who post pictures of women who've had their faces bashed in by their so-called husbands, boyfriends, partners, whatever. And I can't understand why these people go back to them. Now, okay, yes, people might say that they love them and it's a one-off, blah, blah, blah. Let me tell you now, domestic violence is not a one-off. I was on the other side of it. I was actually used as a punch bag for at least 12 months before I decided to get out, before I ended up dead, because I got a feeling that would have been the next stage. They're never going to stop because once they hit you once, they get a feel for it and they know they can do it, and they'll do it again and they do it again and they do it again. Okay, you might look at me and think, what a wimp, he didn't hit the bag. I've got two rules in life. One is not hitting a woman, and one is not cheating on a woman. And I'd be damned if somebody's going to make me do either of them. When I left my first wife, when I left her, people said to me, how you didn't thump her, I'll never know. And I actually am dead proud of the fact that I never did. Now, sorry, excuse me. Now, even though I read these stories, I can't understand why these people go back. If somebody has bashed your face in and left you for dead, and you take them back, then you are asking for trouble. And if you end up dead, then I'm sorry, but you have definitely brought that on yourself. You might think that that person is the best you can do. I did with my first wife. I thought that if I didn't basically make a go of it with her, I would never get a relationship going because she made me feel that way. She actually told me that I was lucky that she'd taken a pity on me and married me, etc. And I believed that for a while, like a fool. And now look at me. I'm 5 years married and 20 years almost into a relationship that's been absolutely amazing and fantastic, and I can't fault it one bit. And if I look back and see everything that I went through, I'd go through it all again to get where I am now. But I am so glad I got out when I did, because it was after I got out that my mum confided in me that she'd been waiting for a knock on the door and she expected it to be a policeman to tell him that I was dead. She thought that she would have killed me, and I think if I'd have stayed with her, she probably would have done. I think she would have knifed me or brought something down on my head or something or other. She would have killed me. I know she would. That's how she was. And yet here I am now with somebody who basically wouldn't hurt a fly. She would never hurt me in a million years. She is so loving and wonderful. It's just amazing how I managed to end up with somebody like that. I still can't get over it myself. I'm not going to embarrass her too much, but she really is a lifesaver. She is my life completely, and she's helped me get through so much, including all this debacle with my CMT and all my medical conditions, my hospital appointments, my run-ins with the DWP, etc., etc. And if it wasn't for her, then I wouldn't have got through it. So I've got a massive, massive amount of love for my wife. She is literally my rock, you know. But then again, she also says I'm exactly the same for her. And when she needs somebody, I'm there. I've never had to go at it in any shape or form like that. You know, we don't argue as in rip each other's heads off. Yes, we have disagreements, but if you don't have disagreements in a relationship, there's something wrong somewhere. But she would never hurt me in a million years. Sometimes it's funny, when we first got together, if any time we were talking and she lifted her hand up, I would automatically think she was going to hit me, and I would cringe and I would wince, and it used to bring her to tears that I felt like that. And I did. It used to be every time she moved her hand, I would flinch and move out of the way because I was expecting it to come flying at me. And now I know that it's either going to be, you know, to put a hand on my cheek, or to put a hand around me, or, you know, to hug me or whatever, or even just to do normal stuff like pick up a cup of tea or something, you know. It took a long time for me to get over that. But let me tell you, if you're in a relationship where the person is violent towards you, get out, because I would rather be out of a relationship than have people coming to my funeral and saying it's a pity you didn't get out. Do you know what I mean? You've only got one life. Don't let somebody take that away from you. So if you're in one of these relationships, get out. That's my complete and utter advice. And I don't care what this person says. They might say, oh, it was a one-off. It was a one-off. It is not a one-off. It is not a one-off. You do not get many people who get hit or beaten by their partner once and then never again. It's very, very, very rare. And if you manage to get somebody like that, way to go, because not many people, once they've hit you once, will stop. They get a taste for it. Anyway, as you can see from the video, which I've just shown before this, it was a very, very windy day the other day. And I was a bit baffled, actually, because this was on the Saturday and it was very windy. I wouldn't have even set foot outside the door. And I spoke to my mum, who's also got CMT and uses a trolley basically to walk around with when she's out. And she was actually out in it doing her shopping. Well, of course, me and my sisters hit the roof. We went absolutely mad with her and told her, don't be so bloody stupid. You do not go out in weather like that. And especially when she's hardly got any balance. She was taking her life into her hands, because she could have got blown into a road easily. And that trolley wouldn't have stopped her. It wouldn't have stopped her. Anyway, I'm not doing a lot today. Like I said, we were doing them forms all yesterday and it drove us absolutely mental. The amount of stuff that we had to change, even the names of my conditions they got wrong, which was quite staggering, really. I'm hoping beyond hope that this will bring to light the ineffectiveness of PIP assessments, and obviously with the petition as well. Excuse me. Oh, I won't swear, but my back and my hip today are playing up sort of chronic, and that's on tramadol. Oh, yeah, like I say, I'm not doing a lot today, and that's my video done for today because I'm in too much pain. So, catch you later. Bye for now. Hi, I hope you enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and a like. Thank you very much. And if you like what you saw, you can subscribe by clicking there. And if you want to see what I did yesterday, you've just got to click up there. Bye for now.